Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Random Pets LaBARKatory Challenge, where we are going to be mixing and matching all sorts of different genes to see what kind of curious creatures they create. And today, my friends, we are diving in with those chili genes once more, because many of us are currently buried under snow. I say many of us very generously because it's not me. I'm in North Carolina where it's nice and warm this year, but if I still lived in Michigan, I would probably be buried under snow right now, and a lot of people in the United States currently are buried under snow. Canada, I think you just live like in snow half the year, maybe more than half the year. You're gonna have to let me know. But thinking about snowy days and winter wonders did get me thinking about more of those animals who are adapted for the very cold life, like the polar bear. And so today in the LaBARKatory, my friends, as we slide on our safety goggles, put on our lab coats, and get ready to mix all these genes in the petri dishes, we have a lovely polar bear. So we actually have a polar bear named Chocolate today, brought in by one of you guys as our amazing lab assistant. And Chocolate, you actually suggested mixing a dragon and a tiger. That has been a very, very popular request, so I have a feeling we're going to be working on that in the near future. And I hope that you're excited to be a polar bear because the polar bear mixes are always so fun. This should be a very exciting day in the lab, you guys, because polar bears are so freaking fluffy and their babies are so fluffy. And in real life, they need all of that thick fur and a lot of the extra fat that they carry around to be able to keep themselves warm in the very chilly Arctic conditions. But today I thought we would go ahead and take those wonderful traits that the polar bear has and combine them with something a little more exciting. An ice dragon! Behold, my friends, it is the return of the ice dragon. With all of that cold, snowy, wintry winds that have been whisking through the world of late, at least part of the world. Australians, I know that you are still with us. Don't worry, you are very welcomed exchange students in our LaBARKatory. I figured it would be a lot of fun to go ahead and work with the ice dragon again, especially because so many of you guys are actually fans of dragons. Keep the suggestions for dragon books coming, by the way. I haven't done it yet. I haven't read Wings of Fire, even though it is one of my niece's all-time favorite series, but I'm thinking I am going to have to, considering how often you guys are really excited. And I love reading young adult fiction because it's so much fun to see what is shaping like the future minds of tomorrow. The storytellers that are beginning to really come into their own right now are reading these books like Warrior Cats, and I think it's really fun to see like what is influencing you guys. And if you're older like me and you also have some favorite dragon books, I would love to hear them because it just kind of feels like a dragon season for some reason. Thankfully, we have managed to go ahead and get the genetics of this lovely ice dragon so that we can go ahead and conduct our experiments here in the lab. So even though I still need to really do my reading to be able to research more about all sorts of different ways that people might think about dragons, I am very excited that we're about to have some little dragon polar bear babies in the lab to work with. This is very thrilling. The beautiful touch of an ice dragon with all of these amazing genes that we might get, instead of going ahead and having a fluffy body filled with all sorts of wondrous fat to keep them warm, the ice dragons embody ice itself. Perhaps, like some reptiles, they actually have antifreeze in their blood, which some reptiles do. Like, they create their own version of antifreeze so that they can survive at really cold temperatures and their blood won't like freeze. Isn't that amazing? I need to look up exactly which reptiles it was, but that is just such a fun and cool fact. And I wonder if an ice dragon's blood would actually be blue, kind of like a helmet shoe crab. There we go. The helmet crabs? The horseshoe crab. There we go. Don't worry, guys. I was going to get there eventually. But the horseshoe crab actually has blue blood because it combines with a different mineral. Our blood combines with iron, and that's why it's red, but the horseshoe crab blood is actually blue because it binds with something else, which I think is just really cool. So we have a lot of questions we could ask while we conduct our experiments on this dragon, but of course, one of the most important questions is just how cute their offspring are going to be. So, we have a chance of inheriting a gigantic fluffy body, really fit and ready to survive in the Arctic from the polar bear mother, Chocolate. In fact, actually, we'll make polar bear father, Chocolate. And then the ice dragon mother sign, whose genes we have managed to get our hands on, and we're going to start putting into some petri dishes. And there is a chance that instead of the fluffy body, we're actually going to inherit the dragon head and horns, the wings, the tail, and the paws from our ice dragon. So potentially we could create quite the predator. This is one of those moments conducting science experiments where I pause and go, wait a second. I'm mixing polar bear and dragon genes together. That would create something that perhaps I wouldn't want to run into in the wild. But we'll have to see what their personalities turn out to be. All right, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and start mixing these genes and laying some beautiful icy eggs. Sign, you're gonna go ahead and give us the very first mix. Oh, look at that cutie! So this one would have all of the coloring and possibly some of the ice magic of the ice dragons. But we're gonna go ahead and mix it with the polar bear genes from Chocolate here, which is an adorable name for a polar bear, just FYI. And while we're here, I do want to point out that I have seen in some test mixes that the weird color glitch is still happening with that glitch ever since the big update with the colors of the patterns. So don't be surprised if we hit one that is actually a glitch pattern and I go ahead and we keep doing our experiment again. All right, Chocolate. It's not a glitch, and look at those beautiful icy blue eyes. You're so cute. You guys, welcome to little Celine. Celine, welcome. You are an ice dragon polar bear. Isn't that amazing? And let's go ahead and see what your personality is. You are going to be vocal. I imagine you roar like a polar bear dragon. That would be really cool. You're a hunter, so you have good hunting instincts, and you're very loyal. Now that's an interesting trait. I wonder how a dragon would practice loyalty. But all right, and Celine, I love your idea of doing husky and unicorn crossbreeds, husky and dragon crossbreeds, and husky and nine-tailed fox crossbreeds. All of those have been suggested in some variant before, and if you guys love those ideas for future mixes that we could do here in the LaBARKatory, then just leave your comments. I'm really feeling like we're going to be playing in the lab a lot over the next few days, so toss them in! It's just so exciting to see what they might become! Alright, let's hatch more of these eggs! I love having you guys my lab assistants too. It's just so fun to imagine that you're like running around, like watching over these icy eggs, getting ready for them to hatch. Oh, that brings back so many memories of when we played Dragon World, and now Dragon World, like the version we played is gone. Dragonville World. So maybe we'll play just Dragonville. We'll have to think about it. But alright, the next egg is ready to hatch. And it's another new one, and I think this is actually one of the coat colors. Let me double check just to make sure. Is this one of the glitched coat colors? I don't think so. So I think we're good. So this is actually another new little baby come to join us, hatched fresh out of an ice egg. And ironically, this is actually going to be Bird of Flame. Bird of Flame, I hope you as an ice dragon no, you can't produce dairy, sorry, Bird of Flame. You can, however, be playful, smart, and very jumpy. I hope that as an ice dragon Bird of Flame, you do at least inherit like flames, and maybe you have, or like wings, I meant to say, and maybe you have like ice flames? Hopefully? Maybe you just shoot ice instead of flames out of your mouth as a dragon hybrid. We'll have to see. And also an albino deer, which is your suggestion, and I'm writing it down right now. Always carry a clipboard with you, friends. You never know when you might need to take notes. But an albino deer and a muskox sound fantastic. That would be a really cool mix to do. All right, we are going to have 4 more of these little eggs wibble, wobble, and hatch. We probably have to keep really cold to make sure the ice eggs are good. This would be such a little cutie! Take note, we need more future ice dragon mixes. Noted. All right, let's get the polar bear genes in here. And again, I don't think this is a glitch skin, so we'll go ahead and leave it. But I'm keeping a critical eye on this. And then we're gonna go ahead and this is going to be, let's see, Linka! So this is going to be Linka! What a wonderful name! Named after a Great Pyrenees. Oh, Heidi, I hope that you had a wonderful time with your Great Pyrenees. And Linka is actually going to be a little aggressive and active and very playful. And I love the idea of having a Great Pyrenees and reindeer mix. I actually think that would be really fun. Have any of you guys, I'm writing it down really quickly. reindeer. Have any of you guys had a Great Pyrenees? Because they look like awesome dogs. All right, welcome, little Dinka. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. The next egg is ready to hatch. Now this is a glitch skin. No, wait. Let me see. All right, this is definitely a glitch skin color. I recognize that. All right, so we're going to clean up and try another petri dish. I think that that's a glitch skin color too now. I'm just kind of sus. Oh, that's really fluffy though. That's really fluffy. Okay, one more time. And I think I can settle on this color, but the others are definitely... Nope. See, that's a glitch skin color. All right, come on. Let's see what we got here. Okay, maybe it's not. No, I'm pretty sure that brown coloration is... Oh, hey! Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to... I'll investigate that more off screen. Don't worry, guys. I'll handle it. All right. And this is going to be... Dun, 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 dun. All right. This is gonna be amethyst. Amethyst to the moon. Oh my gosh. I love how you said you might be the one sneaking the dragon genes into the petri dishes, and here you actually have become a part dragon crossbreed. That is amazing. All right, Amethyst, you are going to be vocal, aggressive, and loyal, which sound like very interesting traits to have as a crossbreed dragon. And the next egg is ready to hatch. Draw. All right. I'm kind of sus about the colorations, but I'll go ahead and leave. If it's this color, I'll leave it, but otherwise, I'm pretty sure that's not the coloration that the polar bear skin has as a recessive. I'll double check in a minute. But all right, we have a new baby. I'll go ahead and stick to this one. Ooh, and a wolf and tiger. Christina, what a cool suggestion. A wolf and a tiger sound like so much fun. And you are going to be adventurous, loyal, and active, which are all wonderful traits to have. You look so cute. I think we're going to have fun with that fluffitude. Let me double check, like, is this the recessive? Ah! Yeah. Okay. So now I know what the actual recessive genes for the bear, like the polar bear, are, and it's just like brown coloration. So now we know these guys actually were a little bit of a mixed match genes, but we'll work on it. All right. Now we know, and I'll work with that in the future. Is this the last one? We're already on the last one? Holy heck, you guys. The last little egg is hatching. And now we know that that color isn't entirely right. So we're going to go ahead and randomize until we get this. Look at this demon eyes and polar bear coloration. This is so cool. That didn't take as long as I was worried it would. And here we have... There we go. Here we have Carlos. Carlos, welcome! You are going to be jumpy, vocal, and a couch potato, which sound like amazing traits to have. As, well, like vocal, I don't know if polar bears are very vocal. Dragons are. I wonder if dragons like to be couch potatoes because they like to nap in the sun. That would make a lot of sense to me. And Carlos, yes, so we will be playing Wandering Village when it comes out from the Niche devs. Speaking of Niche, I need to start playing that again too. And we will be playing quite a bit of it. I'm really looking forward to it, but it'll probably be a couple of years before the game is ready to go. But don't worry, friends. We'll be here in a couple of years. We definitely will. All right, let's go ahead and age these babies up, and we're going to roll the dice of destiny to see if they inherit anything from their dragon mother. Celine, you're so small! Okay. We've got a very tiny polar bear. However, does that mean that we just have a beautiful white dragon? Let's roll the dice of destiny and see. And Celine, you have the dragon's face! Okay, so Celine inherited the dragon's face, so the ice dragon's face, which is this one right here. She did not inherit the wings, unfortunately, so she's grounded. She did not inherit the tail, but she did inherit the paws. Oh, Celine! She actually looks pretty cool. Oh, wow, so she can't fly, but she'd be absolutely great on running across the ice and snow, I'm pretty sure. I wonder what she hunts. Probably seals? Look at her. She's so pretty. All right. I'm really happy about this. And now we know these are, unfortunately, one of the glitch skin colors, but we'll work more carefully in the future. Don't worry, guys. Birds of Flame, I really hope you inherit the wings. Oh, you're small too. Okay, so they really are, well, actually the back legs definitely have some heft to them, but they really seem to be inheriting a lot of their dragon mother's more lithe, skinny form. And Birds of Flame, you inherited the dragon head. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and give that to you. Here we go. And it's Ice Dragon. And then you did not inherit the wings, but you did inherit the tail, and you did not inherit the paws. Okay, so here we go. So there's the tail. Unfortunately, it's gonna look black because we don't have the wings assigned with it too. But I'm sure you're gonna be able to work something out. This is interesting. I wonder what you're gonna do with your life, Birds of Flame. Like, what are you gonna hunt? I feel like you're a little conflicted, perhaps a tiny bit confused. Maybe not sure if this was the best mix. Don't worry, it'll be okay. All right, Linka, you're up next. Wow! Wow, look at that facial structure and those ears. Wow, I really thought we were gonna have some fluffiness going on, but it seems like the dragon genes are very strong. Let me roll the dice of destiny to see what you inherited. And actually, Linka only inherited the paws. Okay, I like the nose, actually. I think that's kind of cool that it's such a sharp little nose. There we go. So Linka inherited these paws, all the better to hunt with. And she is aggressive, so wow, that's really cool looking, actually. We're creating all new mythical creatures. Huh. All right, Amethyst, you're up next. So far, nobody can fly. And you are Fluffy! Oh, there we go. I was hoping we would get some of this fluffy dragon coloring and demon eyes in the mix, no doubt. Whoops, sorry about that. The Dice of Destiny is trying to roll away from me. And oh, Amethyst! You actually inherited the wings! The face and the wings! It's the first time we've had somebody actually inherit the wings. That's very exciting. So let's go ahead and find where they are right over here and give you the ice dragon wings. Your face is so intense. Somehow you inherited like the biggest eyebrows. Okay, so Amethyst did not inherit the tail or the paws, but I love how she turned out. Look at this. She's an extremely fluffy ice dragon with mega eyebrows. And she is aggressive too, so she's gonna defend her turf. That's really cool, you guys. But she's super loyal and fluffy. Can you imagine a fluffy dragon? I would love to be a knight in a story that got to ride a dragon who was fierce and loyal to me, but also very fluffy, because then you would always have this companion to cuddle with. That's amazing. And she can fly. All right, is Christina gonna be able to fly? Christina, you turned out adorable. You would just have no idea that you have either polar bear or dragon genes in you, and actually you would have no idea you have dragon genes in you except for the fact you did not inherit the horns and the head, you did not inherit the wings, you did not inherit the tail, but you did inherit the paws. I feel like you'd see the top and you'd be like, oh, hi, I'm gonna pet you, and then you would see the claws and you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna run away from you instead, never mind. All right, and then we have Carlos. Carlos, my friend, you look like a little bit of a skinnier polar bear. But that is about to dramatically change, actually, because you just inherited everything. All right, this is the first time we've actually had one of these offspring inherit it all. So we're going to have, whoops, wrong dragon head. This dragon head. Oh, you don't even look very scaly. You're just so fluffy. And then we're also going to have the dragon wings, the ice dragon wings. You inherited the eyebrows too. And the paws. Oh, that looks amazing. We actually made a polar bear ice dragon. And he's really cool looking. And actually, he's quite the couch potato. All he wants to do is just kind of nap all the time, which is adorable. Okay, that's really cool. All right, you guys, so there we go. This is what happens when you combine a polar bear and an ice dragon. Now I know that we need to be a little bit more careful on the colorations moving forward for all of our experiments because of that mega update. Broke a few things, but we're gonna rally, guys, don't worry. And I love this, actually. I never really thought about a fluffy dragon with big eyebrows. You just never know what you're going to create in the lab. But all right, if you guys would like to join our LaBARKatory, all you need to do is leave some comments with your name suggestions or suggestions of things that we could mix down below. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.